Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Steven Universe Save the Light. In the last episode, we got through pretty much the rest of the forest, but I also wanted to point out that every time you get a new character in your party, they show up here on the title screen, which is why I deleted my previous save file, so you wouldn't be spoiled as to all the characters that are going to appear in the game. Without further ado, let's move on into the game, and I think it's going to make us choose a warp pad spot every time you start the game from now on. So you don't really have to worry about where you save because you can always go wherever you need to. You can kind of see the areas we're going to be going to after this, but
Can't stop now.
we surely can't. So there is something I wanted to show off before we actually moved on forward because I forgot to show it off a little earlier. It's not important, and that's why I didn't show it off, but I do want to make y'all see it just so you know it's there. So I will be right on back. Oh, well, I accidentally got in a fight and we got 3 level ups. Hold up. Oh, finally. So we got a ukulele for Steven. Once again, it acts kind of similar to the original game where it basically buffs a party member and you're going to get more diverse. Every time you try to pause the game for the first time after opening it, it struggles a bit. So let's... Yeah, Steven. So cooldown on the cheeseburger backpack going down is kind of important. That leaves us with nothing. That's it. That's all we got for him. Okay. That's fine. That's a good upgrade to have. Now Connie, she is at our service. Once again, the teamwork going up is pretty much what we're investing in here. Teamwork is like the most important just stat for everyone, in my opinion. Just because team-up attacks are so important in this game. After performing 3 perfect blocks in a single battle, Amethyst gets a lucky buff every time she performs it. That's right. Okay. That's going to actually be very important coming up in a fight soon, so we'll do that, and we'll actually give her a little bit of power because she'll need it. But all those lucky strikes are going to be kind of making up for that. Anyway, I'm going down this bottom right path from the warp pad we were in. We should be there soon. All right, so there was this door that I just walked right on by last episode. Guys, secret door? Secret door! You know the drill, Steven. Whenever we discover a big secret door like this, if we want to open it, we need to find a key thingy to put in the slot. And remember, the item we need to open this door may not be in this area. We may have to return later. Aw man, that makes me feel like the mayor of Bummertown. So that's kind of why I just didn't pay attention to it, because I knew subconsciously that we're not going to be doing it soon. But I feel like it was important to point it out. Either way, I don't want to get in any fights. All right, so back over here at the entrance to the next area, I'm once again going to heal. Because we do need it now, because Amethyst took a lot of damage, or no, because she leveled up, she got rid of it. And once again, like I said, since items respawn, oh, well, nothing respawned out of that. That must have been like a badge or something that spawned from that, right? I don't even remember. Since everything does respawn, you might as well grab it on your way, and let's move on to the next area then. Opens right on up, unlike the other door. Very nice. Let's go.
You guys are.
Ready when we are.
Let's put out some lights.
All right, let's do it. So, this is kind of a little scary area. It did give us an opportunity to... Okay. Whenever you get a lot of items like that... Sorry, I have a little bit of gas in my stomach. As I usually do when recording for some reason. Whenever they start giving you a bunch of items... Yeah, you worry for yourself. Gasp!
Hessenite.
Can it be? A crystal gem. So, my prism wasn't the only thing that managed to stay intact after the diamond's retaliation. Was it you that activated my prism? No wonder the poor thing's so confused. You don't even know how to properly use it. Let me show you how it's done. That should do the trick. Isn't this nostalgic? And here I thought the war was over. Well, it will be now. Goodbye.
And with that, we have our first boss.
Oh man, that monster. It's... Dave!
Steven, did you really just name the monster?
Well, yeah. Doesn't it seem like a big boss monster like this needs a name?
Get ready, team.
Let's do it! It's Dave! Oh man. So, this is our first boss fight. You can see the distance we are from the boss. It's kind of why I didn't bring in Greg. So, boss fights are hard in this game. I'm going to give it actually a little bit of time so you can see what's going on. These enemies are going to constantly spawn from the left, and he's charging up an attack. Can I just cancel it? I'm not sure if I can cancel his attacks. I can, okay. Make sure you cancel his attacks when they're showing. So now we have a full meter here. Who has a full relationship? No? No one? Okay, that's fine. So I think the first thing we're going to want to take care of there are these enemies that come in from the left. Make sure they don't make it to, well, make sure they don't complete their mission. What they're doing is they're going to grab logs and bring them to the boss himself. You don't want that to happen. I'm actually going to start studying with Connie just so she can start getting a little bit of a power up. Just because I think she's going to be our designated boss attacker for the most part. Pearl and Steven can take out these little monsters coming from the left because they should knock them out with one attack each, only costing 3 star points per enemy. Very nice. And while Connie is getting all this ability up, she can contribute to completely demolishing this boss. Hopefully.
Joe.
If we could get her an attack buff, actually. We have the ukulele. Yes, it does have an attack buff on it right now. I think you can have a heal regen buff on it, or maybe a defense buff eventually, I don't know. So we're going to keep that in the back burner. And of course, we also need to keep an eye out on the boss to make sure it doesn't use any attacks. This is my plan, basically. If we could get a team-up attack, I wouldn't be angry. That's for sure. Just keep studying, buddy. Make sure the enemy gets in front of Pearl as well, because she does have that buff, remember? That whenever she attacks something from behind, extra damage. Steven can take care of that. And I think I'll let Connie go after the boss after this, just so we can move on with our lives here. So how much does ukulele cost? 2. And Connie's attack is 2. Sounds perfect to me. So, Steven needs to warm up his attack here for a second, tuning his guitar, of course. His ukulele, not his guitar. And perfect timing for Connie to completely knock this dude's block off. 33-43. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. So, Steven's kind of in the same state that Greg is actually in whenever he's playing. If he's attacked, he loses his buff. So I'm just actually going to leave that for a second while Connie can actually go do some more damage to the boss right here while she still has the attack buff. Big damage, as you can see. Normally you wouldn't be doing this much damage to a boss. I'm going to let our star points go up again, and she can do this. She'll hit both of them, so I say it's fine. Yeah, just want to make sure they don't get to it, because it will heal it if it gets to the boss, so as you can see, it's kind of styled after a wood chipper. Also, I never really mentioned this, but the fact that music... Bleh, no one has one. Ugh.
I know.
Steven has to attack. Since I opened up the item thing, it canceled out the playing anyway, but a little salty. But yeah, you're probably not going to be able to keep that going for a while. I'm going to let them all, like, bunch up.
Cheeseburger backpack.
Let's go ahead and use a little star fruit.
How about this?
We don't have a lot of area of effect attacks, do we? Connie can go up to them and hit them both. Oink. Ooh, that's not as much damage as I was hoping for. Nope. Amethyst should take care of them. Good. And then Pearl can take care. I wasted a lot of star points there, didn't I? Maybe that wasn't as many as I was hoping to use, but that was more than I was hoping to use, rather. Oh, that one has 2 coming out of the gate. Okay. Once again, Connie can... No. Yeah, I'll line them up so that Amethyst can hit them both. Actually, all 3 of them here. Wait, there's one hiding behind there. Oh, I didn't even notice. No, you're not getting that.
Got just the thing.
He might be, though. He just might.
I choose you.
No, he's not. Knocked all of them out, and alongside doing some damage to the boss. Very beautiful. Okay, that's good. They can get very I see you in the back there. They can get very overwhelming if you let them build up for a while. I wish I had someone who could just do big damage on their own. I don't really have a character like that. As big damage as I would want. I'll have Steven do this. So Connie could start doing some damage to the boss. However, I'm gonna... Ugh. That dude has a shield. No! I thought I would have a... Okay, well that's bad, because that's going to make him do a very powerful attack. I thought I'd have enough time to hit him while the enemy was turned around. That's fine. Let's just go to town on this dude. We should be fine. Because we have 2 more attacks. We might actually be able to knock him out. No, we're not. Not quite. But that's some ridiculous damage. All right, he's already low. That's good. Oh, these enemies are coming for us. I think we're done. I think we just won this fight. Wow. Nope, you're not going to get that attack off. Sorry, bud. Boom. Easy as that.
Man, it looks bad. I see the end. Going to take more than that. Universe?
Got him.
So cool.
And we did it. So that actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to. Plus, of course, we get a lot of experience for it as well. Poof. Yeah, that last-ditch attack can be scary. Hello, everyone.
Wow.
That was one tricky pickle. Ugh, thanks for the save, Garnet. Wait, the prism.
Oh no.
Oh man, our prism is in another castle. Ugh, they had to. Wait a minute. That homeworld gem, you said her name was Hessonite. Dish? Yeah, what's her deal? It's a long story. She's a serious threat. We're going to need to act quickly. I know where we need to go. Let's head to the warp pad team. And with that, well, I guess we didn't get her yet, but we do get our next member, Garnet, of course, coming up. So,
always be prepared.
That being done, if you have Greg in this fight, you can very easily get overwhelmed with those enemies walking around. Especially if you don't have Amethyst. Obviously, she did save our butt there quite a bit. Let's just give her some power. One luck. Can get her onto her next luck thing. That would be nice in the next level up. So now I can explain a little bit how getting these last few characters on our team kind of worked out. So we did get to choose who we got to get first. You can choose Garnet, Pearl, or Amethyst. And that's the first crystal gem that you recruit. What am I going to do with you? I'll just do that. That'll be nice. Oh, wow, go big. Oh, no, I thought that was a new ability that we're getting. I'm silly. So if you choose Amethyst, like we did, Pearl will be the next one you get, and then Garnet will be at the end. If you choose Garnet, you get Amethyst in the middle of the forest, and Pearl attacks the boss from behind. And if you choose Pearl, once again you get Amethyst at the middle of the forest, and Garnet once again attacks from behind. So Garnet will always be the last one you get, unless you choose her, basically. And that's how the order plays out. Grabby, grabby. So now that we're in this last area, that was our first boss. That went a lot better than I was expecting, and of course we get rewarded handsomely. We got a Star Shake. Increases meter speed for 10 seconds. Not too shabby. There's a lot of things that can increase the meter speed, and it can get pretty nuts if you put things together properly. Got the Harmony Badge. Total health. Increased total health by 15% and can only be worn by gems. So, basically the opposite of the Healthy Human. A schematic that can enhance your weapons, so we now have the schematic for Connie. Before moving on, we have a level up charm. A returning item from the original game. Immediately levels up any character. I don't believe... Oh, hello there! Voltron token. I didn't think that would just be in a little piece of grass. It makes me want to check all the grass back here just to make sure we didn't miss anything. I'm not sure if this area has its own secret count. I think it does. So just make sure we're not missing anything here. I don't think we really are. I think we're good to move on. Also, hello there. That's the final boss of the original game right there on the wall. So this must be a temple specifically made for this prism. Or prisms, if they have multiples of them. Some more sneaky sneaks, or speedy sneaks, as they are. So let's go ahead and swap characters around. You know what? Let's get a little bit sentimental. Go back with Garnet, the original crystal gems. Let's get moving. Oh, we're missing a secret here? Oh, goodness. What could it be? Oh. Yeah, there it is. I saw it peeking out there. Now I got all the items. Now we can go. It's weird how it made me go back to Steven, so we got plenty of time. Let's go ahead and move on to the next area. Bismuth's Forge.
I never doubted us for a second. We're here!
Hello. So, we're back here in Bismuth's Forge, which is, of course, the kindergarten that... Oh, wow, didn't think we'd end up back here again. All right, let's go, everyone. We need to reach the forge. Steven, you look as pale as Pearl. Everything okay? I'm fine. We should keep moving. I forget, actually, what's the last thing that occurred in this kindergarten in canon. I'm not sure which traumatic event that happened here Steven's actually remembering here. So, Garnet's out of battle ability is a very strong punch. These giant rocks that we've been seeing, or maybe not, I don't recall if we've seen anything. She can destroy them. Pow. Very nice. And so we'll now be able to get a couple of more secrets in areas we've already been to. Speaking of which, now that we have Garnet, she of course has some level ups that we need to tend to. She's level 9005. Very nice.
This is Garnet. Back together. Very
good. So let's see what we got here. Having Garnet on the team automatically increases all ally defenses by 2. Wow. Luck's a ways out there. Garnet is now guaranteed to get lucky hits on enemies with 20% health or lower. Yeah. Garnet's kind of the character who's gonna knock enemies that low out anyway. Garnet is immune to stun and knockback. That's a good one. Garnet's uppercut now stuns enemies. Obviously, we're hitting that one. That's pretty important. Especially because that's her regular attack. She is somewhat of a tank, but I think I'd rather keep her as kind of a glass cannon, if anything. You know what? Since we can hit this anyway, we might as well just go ahead and hit that right there. Let's just put the rest into attack. She's very powerful.
check this out, Steven.
Got Heavy Hitter, which stuns enemies with her regular attack, and Leadership, which gives everyone higher defense, which is really good. So she kind of acts as a tank to everyone. You can see everyone's defense went up a little bit. She's very powerful. We should give her a badge, actually. Hello there. You know what? She has 90 HP. Let's increase that.
I'll take it.
104. Now she's a beefy girl. Now we really got the goods. Can Steven get up there? No. Once again, everyone has... Does Pearl have a higher jump than everyone else? Before we actually go down in there, I'm actually going to take this little secret to the side because there's a little bit something to be found here. This music is tense. But yeah, thinking back of all the things that have gone on down here, like
This one's for Steven.
there's the fight with Peridot. There's another level up charm, holy moly. The fight with Peridot they had, Amethyst and Pearl fighting together. There's another one over here, but we can't actually go down this way anymore. Even Garnet can't break that one. Might have to get a little bit of an upgrade to take care of that. What else even went on here? Oh gosh, there was the first time they saw the gem shards form together. Oof. That might have actually been the last thing that they saw happen here. Maybe that's why Steven's a little creeped out. But once again, I can't directly recall which one he's specifically suffering from. So we got a little bit of a secret over here, some more chroma, just in case you're missing out on any. And let's go ahead. To stand up against Hessonite, we'll need a little upgrade. It is a little weird seeing... Oh no, you know what? The last thing that happened in here was the fight against Bismuth. That's why Steven doesn't like it. Ooh. So we got quite a few chroma. What can we upgrade here? We can almost upgrade the sword, actually. Of course, we should do the shield first, since that's going to be the most important item we have. So, with all the chroma... we get the level 2 shield. Perfect blocks now activate a short regeneration effect on Steven, which is going to make him a tank and a half. We've got another stop to make. Ooh, future vision time? You know it. Let's head back to the warp pad. Alright, but before we go... warp pad time, that's our magical mission. Before we go, we got the dull pizza cutter. Think some gem magic could fix that bad boy right on up. I don't think we needed any chroma to fix it, but there you have it. Boom. A beautiful... oh my god, it has a hilt and everything. That's a strong pizza cutter right there. Got the forged pizza cutter. Enhanced by the power of Bismuth's forge. Yeah, I bet Steven doesn't really like being here after he poofed her himself. Once again, I'm gonna avoid any spoilers that are after this point in the game, because they do like to reference what happened in the actual show a lot. So I'm not sure if anything's really going to be not spoiled if you haven't watched up to this point in the show, which once again is right before Aquamarine comes and invades, air quotes, Earth. So I'm gonna leave it off there. In the next episode, we are going to get out of here and move on to the next area. See you all then, and goodbye.